What are some life events that would prompt people to revise their estate plan? Attorney David Wilkes explains. There are several life events that would prompt someone to revise their estate plan. One of the most common that we see in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area is people moving from another state into our area. Under a constitutional law, there is supposed to be reciprocity between the states, and in Virginia, we generally will respect documents that are properly prepared from a different state. However, there are practical issues at play here, particularly with powers of attorney and medical directives where, even though the document may be technically valid, it may not look akin to what the documents commonly look like in Virginia. Our advice is that even though the document from someone who lived somewhere else at the time was validly done, it's worth the investment to rewrite them if they're now living in Virginia. This way, it won't cause any controversy once it's presented to financial institutions, hospitals, or doctors. Again, a theme that's important about estate planning documents is to do what can be done to make sure they're honored at the time they need to be used. Second to that is, other than a regular review checkup, is a death has occurred in the family, a medical issue that's arisen that looks to be a substantial event, the birth of a child or a grandchild, or a change in their financial condition, such as inheriting money from another family member. We've represented several clients that have won state lotteries. There's also the other side of the financial issue, where assets that you had at one time aren't there anymore. That is a reason to take a look at the extent of the planning done back at the time their finances were higher, to see whether or not the planning and complexities that were provided for them stand and still make sense based on the assets that the person has now. Lastly, there's the issue of what changes may occur in the law from one year to the next over a 3-year period. Legacy Law Group of Northern Virginia, PLLC, brings 30 years of experience in wealth transfers and tax issues to your estate planning and administration needs in Prince William County and throughout Northern Virginia. We look forward to assisting you in taking the guesswork out of your family's financial future.